Nelson. I'm the owner and CEO of 4C Global Logistics. We decided a few weeks ago that we want to start helping some of other people in the industry, the logistics industry or supply chain management industry, and how they can improve their business, whether it's just increasing their money, increasing their efficiency, anything along those lines. So we've had some other videos recently, but today we're going to talk about sort of a small topic that often gets ignored, and it's based on the importance of packing, or often even closer could be called bags, And this can be for domestic market, but we're mostly focusing on international logistics, generally going from continent to continent by sea, sometimes ocean, but more so by sea. And the reason this is so important for sea is because you're looking from Asia to the US at a roughly 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month. It can get long, and so a lot can happen on the ship with up and down. It's not nearly as smooth as sitting on trucks. So today's topic is sort of a unique one because I often think people don't focus on it enough. People focus on every other area of logistics, but for some reason this one seems to get sort of pushed behind as it doesn't really matter. And so I have kind of a story behind bags and packing and where it came to me to realize that it is a big deal. So, a few years ago I was sitting in a bar with a guy that I just met who works for a dairy company, like cheese and whey and stuff, and we were talking about logistics and what they do to improve their products and how they ship them and everything, and something that happened for them recently that made a big deal. And so the story was that, of course, originally they were like everyone else and they used jumbo bags. Jumbo bags mean 8, 9, 100 metric tons, 1,000 metric tons. So you're looking at maybe 18, 19, 20 bags in a container, and that's it. The beauty of this, of course, is that one person with a forklift can load it and unload it, dump it, it's done. It's super simple, it's super efficient, and you can get a lot of product on really quickly. But what they found out was that it's not always the best. And the reason it's not the best, yes, it's efficient, and yes, it can save you money in the short run, but that's a problem in the short run. If you get a hole in one of these bags, the whole thing leaks. That's a metric ton of product. You're looking at, depending on the product, anywhere from $500 to maybe, thousands, $10,000 wasted. And remember, my friend who was telling me this information, he was in the dairy industry. So one little hole will contaminate the entire bag. If you have just a small little hole, something gets in there, you can't take a risk that something on the other side is okay if someone's going to eat that product. Even with chemicals, which we do, you get a small hole, it leaks everywhere. You have a metric ton spill to products that can be damaged. You can get blah, blah, blah on multiple levels. So basically, to sum it up, was that originally, yes, the jumbo bags, the big bags are the way to go for efficiency. But in my way of thinking, after hearing the story and paying more attention to it, I like it to look at little bags sort of as insurance. Yes, it costs more money in the beginning, but in the end, if there's a hole, you lose, 25 pounds, 25 kgs? That's nothing. Who cares? It's easy to clean up. It's not a big deal. You didn't lose anything. Nothing's damaged. So, yeah, today's topic is definitely shorter than the other ones, but put thought into the bags. Don't just assume bigger, efficiency, because it can lead to problems down the road that, you don't want to deal with, and you would hate to have to go tell your owner or your customer that, hey, you know what, a jumbo bag ripped open and we got a huge mess, and now who's to blame? Who's responsible for that? The shipping company, me, the customer, the supplier, the 3PL, the supply chain management company. Everyone's arguing, pointing fingers, and it's just a massive headache. So all this being said about the bags and using small bags and big bags, it is important to remember that it's easier said than done. For our specific company, we use flexi tanks for the majority of our products, which is obviously probably one of the more riskier containers to carry things in, but it is something on the back of my mind, constantly thinking we should probably switch out and use something else. But again, it does come down to money and efficiency, but I just want you to be aware that you are taking a risk, because I think a lot of people think there's no risk, and it never enters their mind. And so just to be aware, and it's something to share with your customers before they make purchases, that hey, this could potentially happen, and it's something you can clear up before the deal happens, so you know who's responsible if there is a leak. So yeah, I think we'll just leave it there to give you a heads up on this situation that is easily pushed under the rug. My name is Corey Nelson, as I said. This is 4C Global Logistics. We're excited to work with you, and if you have any questions or comments, please send me an email anytime. My email is down below, or you can check out our website, and take care, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye.